This is Jonah chapter 1, verse 14. And this is the sailors on the boat praying to God about Jonah. Therefore they called out to the Lord Yahweh, O Lord Yahweh, let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not on us innocent blood. For you, O Lord Yahweh, have done as it pleased you. Now the thought of God telling the men on the boat to throw Jonah into the sea to calm the storm probably seemed absurd to them. So they tried to get him back to shore. When that didn't work, and it appeared that they were probably going to die in the storm anyway, they decided that they'd go ahead with the unusual instructions that Jonah said were from God. But before they went through with it, they prayed. Now up to this point, the men had been calling out to false gods. But now, believing Jonah's God to be true, they called out to the Lord Yahweh. They were concerned that it was wrong to throw a man to his death if by chance he happened to be innocent. And so they were pleading for their lives before they did this. They were appealing to God's mercy by saying that they were trying to do their very best with their actions to appease him. They pleaded with God to show them mercy by saying, "You have done as it pleased you." Some scholars may prefer to translate this sentence as, "You do as you please." But either way, this is ultimately a phrase that emphasizes God's sovereignty and that he does whatever he wants. Therefore, these men were at least beginning to submit to a God who by nature is in control of things. Are you willing to surrender to a God who's in control? Can you trust in a God like that? As you meditate on this passage, I want you to think about how God is ultimately in control of everything. And think about that throughout your day. And as you respond in prayer to this passage, tell God that you like his control. That is, you like his sovereignty. This is praise. And ask God to help you to trust in his control more. And step out in faith. Take a deep breath and relax today, knowing that God is ultimately in control and works out good things in the lives of those who love and trust him, regardless of what chaos might come your way. But in the same way, make sure that you're also striving to be faithful with who he's called you to be.